Day and welcome back to Ecocentric. It's seed starting day starting. First thing I'm going to do is winter sow the tree seeds. The true starting for my transplants is the first ones are next week with onions. Brussels sprouts, I think I'll do the broccoli cauliflower then as well. But right now I got some other seeds to deal with. And they are the tree seeds. So I already have some Eastern red buds in the fridge there, cold stratifying. But what I want to do is soak some more of these now and then put them in so-called winter sowing. Eastern red bud, black locust, honey locust, Siberian pea shrub, Kentucky coffee, and Osage orange. Now every one of these say to soak the seeds before planting them. Honey locust and black locust and Eastern red bud, you're supposed to start with hot water. So you put them in hot water and then leave them for 24 hours. The ones that are swollen, you plant those. I've got 3 cups here. Let's see what I got for honey locust seeds. I'm going to plant them all. I'll buy another bag for next year. 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 1, 2. You'll see later in the year why I'm planting the entire one. So, I'll put the honey locust pack underneath there. Black locust, I have a ton of those. I have some already growing already, so not serious, I can just plant these like a squirrel. 34. I'll just cut down some firewood trees if I need a space to plant. Red bud. Like I said, I'm not really understanding why they say there's 20 seeds and they send me 20 pods. I am just going to dump the rest of these in here and I'm going to plant them in a 5-gallon bucket. Hot water, it said. I have here, I just boiled the water so I can go like so. Now the other one says warm water, so I'm going to add a little bit of water to this, just a little bit to cool it down some, and then I'll do the other ones. The water in this jug actually has been sitting here quite a while, so I can hold my hand in it, so it's cool enough. Looks like I'm short a cup. These are the Osage orange. There's a few seeds in there too. Osage orange. I can count these. $24. And I need to get 1 more cup for the Kentucky coffee. Now for these, seed treatment, you gently rub seeds with sandpaper, then soak for 24 hours before planting. Sun and soil, partial to full shade. Moist but well draining soil fixes nitrogen. Now it would be really nice if I could plant them there in that shade garden, like in behind the shed, but that will be too close to the neighbor's fence, so Like, no. I do have a good place for planting them though, on the north side of where I'm cutting the firewood right now. So that's what the Kentucky coffee seeds look like. Gently rub them on some. That's an awful tough seed. It's actually a coating. I don't think this is the seed. It's the seed is probably inside it. And what they call gently rub, I don't know. I have one here that's rather flat. Don't know if that's a good seed or not. See, I feel a urgency to get as many varieties of trees growing as I can now. So, like I said, I'll plant them all and plant like a squirrel once they start growing. And next year I'll just buy some more seed to start trees in the following spring. There. This water is warm but not hot now. I'll put these back on one of the dry shelves and we'll deal with them tomorrow. Now it's been 24 hours. These have been soaking. This is the honey locust here. Remember, we poured in boiling water and we just let them sit for 24 hours. So pour that water out there. Now, you see one has enlarged quite a bit. This one is starting to enlarge. So maybe I'll put that one off to the side too. The rest of them, they haven't enlarged. So I have to put those back into the cup and do that hot water treatment again. As for these two, I'm going to put them in here. I just take them and poke them down a long way straight. And because I have to do this over several tries, I'm going to put a matchstick in where I've got a seed already put in. Then I'm not putting two seeds down on top of each other. I don't know if that matters or not. So here's the black locust. They are a much smaller seed to start with. You see, that's their original size right here. So I have this one enlarged. Another one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, once they're enlarged, that means that coating has been broken and they can absorb water. If they're not enlarged, then the coating hasn't been broken. So I have these 7 over here that I can plant now. These are the Osage orange seeds. The directions, well, they just soak them in warm water, so they don't necessarily have to swell up. Just that I guess you're returning them to the conditions that they would be in the fruit. Some of them were floating, so I don't know if they're all viable or not, but I'm going to plant all of them. So I'll take this pot and I'll just lay them out. See, that's just a shell of one, that's not a seed at all. They are in a shell. Now I'll try to spread them out rather evenly. Like so. And I have a little bit more soil here that I'm going to put in over the top of them like that. Hopefully come spring they'll grow. I have to make me a little... This was Osage orange, right? Osage orange. Siberian pea shrub, same idea. I'm going to dump this in here, water and all, to put more water in the soil. Hopefully it don't run out on my disc. Spread over. Put a little bit of soil on top of them. Nope. Now, this last one, the Eastern Redbud, remember I just took the pods out, like that? I'm going to fill this up more. Okay, so that's all the... Oh, I have another little bit of soil over there though. Put some of this potting soil on top. The plan I'm going to try, just stick them in the soil like that. Because I don't know how they land in real life, right? Or what the material is around them. Now, of course, that needs more water, eh? I have to wait a few minutes and put more water there because that's the way it works. You got to put in bits of water and let it soak a bit, then put in a bit more and let it soak a bit when you've got really dry soil like this. I thought I had a clear container that I could put those 5 in and put them outside like they do with winter sowing, and it'd be like a mini greenhouse. But I can't find it, so I will have to figure something out. Now, the Kentucky coffee tree, let's just pour them out. Now I gotta find them. Here's 1 seed. 2. What was it, 10 seeds I had? Yeah, so I got 10 seeds. I'll push them in here. Now this bucket I'll put out on the deck, and I'll put a piece of that glass weighted down on it. And we'll wait for them to grow. The other thing I could do, actually I think I'll put a plastic bag over it, one of those clear plastic bags over this, and like I say, just leave it there on the deck and wait for it to grow, and I will figure out what I need to put over there. I have a little bit anyway time because I have to wait until I get the locust, the other honey locust and black locust seeds ready to plant. Another 24 hours has gone by, and another round of putting these seeds into boiling water and letting it cool down. This is the honey locust. So I got another 12. Looks like I have a couple starting to swell, but not really noticeable. So I have 8 left to go for another round. Now what have we got here? And this is the black locust. Got another 9 that has swelled up. And we'll put them in this pot. I don't need to leave these matches in there now, because like I said, that pot is finished now. I just had them there so that when I put the other ones in, I know where I put the first set. That's the setup. I'm going to put them out on the deck now in the snow. And I'll check them to make sure that the soil is not drying out. And that's where they'll stay until the trees sprout and get their first couple of true leaves. And then, like I said, I can pot them up in separate pots. The rest of the honey locusts and black locusts I've put in these 2 trays because they don't actually have to be cold stratified. I'm putting them there and see how quickly they'll come up just sitting there on the grow shelf. That's trees. Next one will be onions. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.